Okay, since I'm the only one with a nice shirt, I've been elected to tell everybody, hello all, thanks for coming out, and while it is a sad reason to come out, hopefully enjoy it and be happy about the great life Artie had to live, and that we're all here to celebrate that. And enjoy that and play. We got so many friends coming up. We're going to do a couple songs to start, and then all hell is going to break loose. People are going to be flying all over the place. So bear with us, and without further ado, thank you. So this is where the guests begin, and since my fellow road dog, Peace Creek bass player, was kind enough to fill in, we're going to give him the first guest opportunity to sing a song. So how about a hand for Roy Fisher?
Okay, we'll make do. Thank you. I have some big shoes to fill tonight, but I'm going to try.
Right
Thank you.
Already. So like I said, the people are going to start flying. First one to fly up is our original guitarist, and Vinny is coming around shortly. Vinny was with the first iteration of the Big Jangle. Good friends with Art over the years.
Running down the tree.
And we'll get him set up.
Is he playing guitar?
Yeah.
Does he sing?
No. I don't know.
No, he's right here. Danny electric guitar.
I got you set for regular distortion.
So, play off.
No, what? Vinny, you playing slide? Oh yeah, I should grab it.
Are you going to play the slide or do you want to just play
Want to play the slide? Oh, no. Excuse me. You used to play with Chris. You used to play with Chris Stack?
I think so. I have to look back on YouTube. That was a couple of years ago. You have to do search my YouTube page specific, like whoever the group is.
You'd be so glad you brought that guitar and had the
It's just
PRS.
Stephen Howard.
Well, that would be like. If DeCarlo walked in and you had that, he'd throw it to your. Yeah, I know.
Then you let me know when you're ready to go off stage. Shane and Andrew, you guys are up next. Please make your way up. Yeah, the right button is your most.
And you'll play the rest. Yeah.
Alrighty, we're ready to go. Shane hiding out backstage.
What's up, brother? Shut up. You're Shane. Oh, you're Andy. Where am I? Right here. Good, man.
Could you mute the bass for a second so I can pull the cable out? Thank you.
Especially on this. Yeah. But they mean that. Vinny, you'll do all the time. Anybody want to give me an ad? We used to play here every Sunday. Pretty close, all the high shit, all the. Yeah, just do all the. Yeah, just you're all right. Yeah, you're
Here he is.
So anyway, this is another former member of the Big Jangle, Andrew on drums, and another old friend of ours, Shane on bass. Thanks for coming out, guys. Celebrating this long history of the band and all of our relationships. It's great to see Vinny and Andrew back together on the same stage with these guys. Bring it through. Okay, so without further ado, you guys ready to go? Yeah. Shane, you ready?
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Sometimes I don't know why this whole town just seems so hopeless.
righty. Thank you, Andrew, Shane, Vinny. Boy, this band chewed through some guitar players and drummers over the years.
Hey, Matt. Where's Matt?
Because the next one we got is another drummer.
Is he gonna do You Don't Know How It Feels? What was he gonna play? Vinny, you hanging? Hanging? That was one more too.
Can mute the bass.
Mike, mute the bass.
Stay playing bass.
Hey, hey, 1, 2. 1, 2.
All right, so next up on the hit parade,
Somebody else say it?
Mr. Jeff Pancoast, another
What do you want to play on?
former drummer from the Big Jangle, plays with me and Roy and the Road Dogs, plays with Roy and the Peace Creeps, with Richard Bush and Johnny Marciano, who's going to be up here later playing with guest band. Boy, we run in all kinds of circles that overlap with each other. Yeah, go ahead.
Artie is in the house.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay.
There was a lot of it. Yeah, but we know Art. Yeah, Art will find a way. Art will find a way. Oh, hey guys, he probably wouldn't mind getting dumped on the stage. That's what he wants. Yeah, that's probably what he's after.
So Jeff's going to play drums and sing the next couple songs.
I'm just going to do the best I can.
You you.
All ready? One, two, three.
Thank you. God bless Oregon.
Alrighty. Thanks for Jeff. Thanks, Vinny. Now you know why we went through so many guitarists and drummers. They're all so friggin' good. It's tough to keep them in the band because everybody wants them in their band. Fantastic job, Vinny. Awesome.
Who wants to hear Al sing one here?
Hold on, Milo.
Oh, sound good.
Okay, I guess I gotta sing. You gonna stay up for this one? Keep it Paul will start this one for me. parade continues. Deal, you back there? Another extra here. So Mr. Neil Simpkins is going to jump in for a couple tunes here. Probably one of Artie's oldest, longest standing musical friends. You gotta be. You've known Artie Tripp for how long? Maybe not as long as Ken Queter, who I saw just in here, but we won't even say what year he just said.
Wasn't in this whole anymore. No, it wasn't. What's the first one? What's the first one? What's the first
Just coming in when you want. It starts off.
All right.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And we're going to do one that I think was one of Art's favorites. I know he bugged the piss out of me to learn it when I first joined the band. Might be the Crazy Horse influence there.
Roger, you're back up. Oh, he was waiting for a drink. So we're gonna do one more song, take a very short break to allow Ken Queter to get up here and get his acoustic guitar plugged in and checked. So we're gonna finish up, we're gonna take a 5-minute changeover, and then we're gonna let Ken get up. Not after this, that's okay, not right now. Ken, you got some time. You can relax. Be ready to go after this last one. Ready?
All right.
changeovers for the second all-guest set. See you back in a couple of minutes.
Can you mute the bass, please, Mike?
There should be a huge thank you to the folks that put this together, Bert, everybody, Richie DiCarlo, Sweeney's, so many folks who put this event together. Helene, Art's sister here, and a number of other people that went out of the way to navigate through a very difficult time after the sudden passing of a great guy named Art Noel. So it's funny, it's kind of weird to be in a building. I think Art was here 29 straight years. Is that my correct? Or to be here and he's not in the building. I come out a couple times. I come out and see him. But I know while I was waking up today, I was like, what am I going to say about Art? And I thought it was important that I say something because he and I go all the way back to 1974, 75. And I was thinking, should I write something out or should I do something extemporaneously? And I thought Art whispered in my ear and said, just wing it, Queter, fuck it. So what I will say, and it came to me on the way up, that I'm going to ask a question, because there's a lot of musicians here and people involved in the arts, and some people have retired from the arts, they had enough, And to me, the question is like, what's more important, the beginning of a dream or the dream itself? And I have to say, I think the beginning of a dream is more important than the dream. And I'll give you an example. Like, when I met Art back in 74, 75, I had a dream. He had a dream. But my dream was pretty loud. I was drinking at the time, But I wanted to spend my life and dedicate it to music and performance and things like that. And I had some ideas to get the word out about myself as a performer. And I didn't really have any colleague or any partner that could understand what I was talking about. But Artie mysteriously just appeared on the scene. And before you know it, we were locked in by hip about how we were going to navigate through a city called Philadelphia with a band with original songs. And we spent every night, we were both broke as shit. Actually, I was a caseworker, welfare, at the very tail end of my career there. It was the beginning and an ending. But in fact, I used to bring him out. We used to visit clients, and I was bored. I would bring him along. It was completely illegal. He was trainee Art Noel, So it was actually a lot of fun. So anyway, I saved up some money. He and I decided we'd do some sort of postering campaign in Philadelphia. So I designed some posters. He designed a couple of the other ones. So we had 5 separate designs. So we had them all printed up, 10,000. 2,000 this one, 2,500 this one, 2,000 this. Then we had a poster party where all of our friends, Red Parker, my cousin Eric, Tom the Bomb, and his mom, all came over to the place where I was living. And we unveiled these posters. And from that point on, Art and I postered the entire city of Philadelphia to try to accomplish something, a dream kind of a thing. We put together a band called the Secret Kids, which became sort of well known as time went on. And we did a lot of other things. I can't really get into everything because can't give me a fuck off stage. But I will say that if it wasn't for what Art did with me, for me, and helped me out, and put creative input into my posters and some other strategies like renting out the Ethical Society and some other clubs, I would not have had a career. And I have the deepest love and gratitude to Art Noel. So that's where we are. So Jim and I wrote this song. I think it kind of sums up what it's like to be alive, and it's kind of mysterious, but it's called The Muddy River. This is Jim Fogarty, by the way. Put your hands together. I can see that mighty river. I can see my reflection in every choice that I made. I have lost my direction and made many mistakes. I have seen that mighty river, most recent by the sun, and it's always coming closer, no reason for me to run. It has carried Cleopatra, many wars it has won, and it stretches towards the heavens, to the stars and to the sun. The river flows forever everywhere, and so it goes from here to over there, once or twice. Another life, I have watched it from a distance, from the mountain way on high, and it always comes back to me, no matter how high I climb. I have lived the way that I wanted for most of my life, and it has splashed my face with magic and opened up my eyes. Did somebody say, hey man, that ain't fair? And I just laughed and said I've been there once or twice in another life. I can feel that mighty river in every beat of my heart. In the rhythm of my living is where that river starts. Out past the sports arena, where the floodlight bends, backwards into the darkness, the river never ends. I have seen that mighty river, most recent by the sun, and it's always coming closer, no reason for me to run. Again.
Yeah.
Great, Jimbo. Thank you, bud. Wait, you guys are up after put it up there if you want to. Yeah, I saw you out there. I was waving to you, but thank you, sir. Sounded great. Thank you, man. There's so many game stations going on. I was looking, I was like, wait, that's not a compressor, that's a game. And that's a game. Matt, I know you have to set up for your telly. Hello, how are you? Are we hugging? I'm a triplet. I got a lot of ratings. I'll hug you. Hug you too. All right. Hi, great to see you. Alive. Alive. Yeah, that's about it. You know, surviving. I have done very little performing. Yeah, I did a tour last month in other than that, you know, not a whole lot. So, yeah, I mean a couple here out there, but I'm talking about for someone who plays 3 or 4 nights a week. I probably play. Yeah, anyway, it's all good. And you guys?
The White Feet. Tribute to art a little bit.
Okay, so somewhere like way back when George Harrison died, I don't know, like 2002, 2003, and Art decided, hey, I really need to put like some music together that's a tribute to George Harrison. And I said, okay, I'll play guitar with you. And I've known Art for 50 years, but like, we never really played together. We did many different working situations together, but not necessarily playing in a band. And I think he was getting into thinking about, you know, like the tribute band thing, like the Big Jangle with Tom Petty. But he had this idea about a George Harrison thing. So we had a few rehearsals. I was looking around, like, I actually have no idea who else might have done this. There was one guy, Mike LeCompte, is he here? Mike, are you here, Mike? No, I don't know. I think he was going to sing in it. But Art said to me, hey, go look at this George Harrison documentary, which I did. And there was a guy who played the ukulele in that concert. And I thought, gee, what a nice tune. And it's the first I'd heard the song, and I didn't even own a ukulele back then, but since then I've acquired a ukulele. And whenever I've heard that song after that point in time, which I heard it many times because I play a lot of trad jazz with a band leader, they would call this song. And it's actually from the 1920s. It was written by Isham Jones, and it's called I'll See You in My Dreams. But it was a particular, George Harrison had a fondness for this tune, but whenever I heard this song or had to play this tune in the past 10 years, I always thought of Art Noel. So I just thought it would be fitting to do the song today. That's where this came from. Lonely days, lonely days, long. Twilight sing a song, happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes are closed, still I find repose, and in dreams you're surely near to me. I see you in my dreams, I hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my life, still I found the thrill of the charms, lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine. You will like our way to love. I'll see you in my dreams. eyes that shine, you light our way to love. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams.
Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for showing up today. I'd like to thank Richie and everybody who asked me to come here today, Gary. And as you know, everybody here had some kind of relationship with art. And my good friend Ken Guider, who we are in the midst of doing a mock opera of something. I think it's going to be called Fuck Off. But we got some finance. We printed some stuff up to get it going. But let's say a couple words about art. Also, like to thank Richie DiCarlo for help putting this together. Albert, and the guys, and did a record on this stage, a live recording with Art about 29 years ago, and. I was just thinking about Art. I never had an argument with the guy. Anybody have an argument with Art? Anybody? No. Never. And I recorded a bunch of CDs at a studio and a couple of CDs, but he was always an awesome guy to hang out with and definitely a Beatles fan. So I'll do a song recorded here on this stage. It's on live at Sweeney's thing. Good morning, by the way. Since I left you on things won't be the same. Maybe I'm caught up in the past, stranded without your love, stranded from the love above. All I'm searching for, just a little more, your precious love. Was it hard to tell me that it's over? I know that I've done wrong. Winter comes around here so quickly. I've been waiting here so long. But if I know that I would have took the time, should have known better. The words hard to find. Maybe I'm caught up in the past, stranded without your love, stranded from the Lord above. All I'm searching for, just a little more, your precious love. Oh, and I will be right here for you. And I thought you felt that way too. If only I could turn back the time, give you all my heart to give. I can't seem to get you off of my mind. Stranded without your love, stranded from the Lord above. All I'm searching for, just a little more, your precious love. I got a couple stories about art. Let's make it real fast. Went to a lot of Phillies games with Art. Phillies could be losing 10-0. Art be like, well, let's stay. Oh, come on, Art, let's go to a strip bar. Art wasn't a strip bar kind of guy, you know? What are you eating, Kenny? So, lots of friends here, for a long time, and Richie DiCarlo, we spent months together at nights, and Ken. That New York trip we did was at least a month in one night. It was a fun night. Got some trouble with it, nevertheless. But since Art was such a Beatles fanatic, so this is for Art Noel. Raise your drinks up for Art Noel. He would have mixed feelings about these people coming out because Art was very, very like, But it's for you, Art, man. We miss you and we loved you and did a lot of stuff for a lot of people. Turned a lot of knobs for a long time. Yesterday, I was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something's wrong. Now I know. Oh, yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I forgot the chorus. I just woke up. But long live Art Noel, and God bless everybody here. We have this moment right now. Look at the person next to you. Tell me you love them. Get 20 bucks off them. Maybe 30 bucks. And thank you. I'll see you guys.
story to tell. Well, yes, she's here. All right. Check it. 2, 3, 4. That's fine.
Taking pictures too, but I don't have a fancy camera like that. Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Cash, 1, 2. Cash. Cash, 1, 2.
Cash.
Cash, 1, 2.
Over here for my food, I gotta take the tray tacos. No, I didn't get some. No, that's fine. I could check over to the lady who came up.
Hey, Michael, here.
Check, check. Well, probably than you, right? Probably. When he gets back in. Check, check. Yeah. I think my monitor's really loud. My monitor's very, very loud. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, check, check. All right.
Take your past time for that, my brother.
You tell us. Check, check.
Okay.
All right. You guys with me? Are we in the house?
Yes, we are. Oh, check 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Just take that little hum out. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Good afternoon, Eagles fans. To my far right is Peter Nolan. And in the middle is Mr. Pat Robinson, who made the trip down from New York today to pay tribute to their longtime friend, Artie Noel. So why am I here?
I don't know.
A long, long time ago, I was Jack Quigley's only friend. And we had a little duo, and Jack had a dream that we could turn the duo into a band. And so we got Neil Simpkins to say yes. And then we got Mark Greenberg, Mr. Berg, to say yes. And we still didn't have a bass player. And Artie was the sound man at Dobbs. And we were telling him, like, our woes, that we really needed a bass player. And he said, I can do that. And so Artie became the bass player for Jack Quigley and his only friend, the band. And then he introduced us to Pat Robinson, who you'll hear is dreamlike in just a moment. And so, thinking about what we wanted to play today, There was a song that Artie loved to do with the Jack Quigley and His Only Friend band. It's a song written by John Prine, and it just seems so appropriate to do it today. And by the way, one time Artie saved my life at 4 in the morning at Mr. Berg's house. Some of you may recall what that was like. Uh-oh. And I said, Artie, you saved my life. What can I do for you? And he said, just buy me a gallon of chocolate ice cream. All right, this is to Artie. I love you, brother. Angel from Montgomery.
Chocolate ice cream for everybody.
Yeah, man. See you, brother. We came down to New York to pay tribute to a guy that we've known since I was 20 years old. He had a band called the Stickmen come over to his house one night and wreak havoc on Havertown Road or somewhere around there, right? He told me a story once about a telephone that I think just about everybody in Philadelphia had that gave you free telephone. I don't know how that story went, but some of you know it. And he told me a story once about the Beatles and how a messenger had to show up to pick up a 45 of the new record Revolution on one side and Hey Jude on the other, and physically had to bring it down to MMR to put on a turntable, because that's how vibes got around and music got around back then. And I'll never forget him. I know that he was in the middle of making like 100,000+ song compilation, and he was totally jazzed about having that as something for everyone that he loved. And we love you too, Art. Spent a lot of Christmases with him, my buddy Peter.
I did already in film school, and eventually Pat met him through me, and my mom fell in love with him, so he ended up coming to my family's home for Thanksgiving and Christmas like every year. And we all know.
So got a last song here called At Christmas Time, and it's about missing someone you love during that season, and it's definitely going out to you today, brother. There's a chill in the air tonight, and that North Star is looking so bright. I know that it's Christmas time, and every year we make our way till it comes to that special day at Christmas time. To you and me, that's just how it's supposed to be at Christmas time. We'll sit down by the fire again, and you can tell me about how you've been at Christmas time. And we'll go where the songs pour out like a fine wine, and we'll try remembering every word we know. And if a moment leaves me speechless, you know that magic's got my soul. I'm staring at 1,000 miles, if it means I could see your smile So when it comes to you and me, that's how I thought it would always be. At Christmas time, but if there's some place you gotta go, don't you know I'm gonna miss you most? At Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time, at Christmas time. Sweet soul, brother.
Chocolate ice cream.
Hit that someday. As long as the lights are, you can.
Yeah, kind of helped us produce the album, which was amazing. It turned out well. And then Romans Road. We went in and we recorded a whole album with him. It took us about 2 years, and he worked with our budget. But he had a big part of producing the sound that we have. And he actually set forth in motion our ministry. We were a Christian rock band, helping inner city, been doing inner city missions with the homeless and people like that. But Art was very much just involved with the music. He loved it, loved the sound, and here we are. And you know, I've been going up to Art's property in Hastings for, I don't know, 12 plus years. Some people here know of the property and some people don't, but he always had this image in his mind that he wanted people to go up and use the property for family experiences, hunting, things like that, music, just getting away and experiencing nature. Art never really made it up there too often, but the last 2 years he's been coming up and joining my family. We have 18 plus people, fathers and sons, going up there and just being family. And Art came up and experienced it with us, and it was wonderful to have him up there. And you know, I don't know what to say. It's a devastation to me and the rest of the band that, you know, he's no longer here on this earth, but I loved him. And we're all here for the same purpose. This is amazing to see everybody here. Real good turnout. I think Art would be very embarrassed, but he'd be very proud too. So I'll let Jay take over.
Well, this first one, this is one of Art's favorite songs that he worked with us on. It's called Radio. Everybody here's collectively together because of music, because of art, because of the stories that we were able to tell in the music that we do. So this one was written just for the means of, you know, that freedom that you kind of get when you just go out there and get in your car. You're ready to just hit the road. You want to travel across the country or whatever it may be. You're just ready to crank it up, all those musicians out there. So this one's called Radio, and I hope you guys like it.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started on the road. I put the key in the ignition. I turn the car, oh let's go. I set the destination on the GPS. I put the top down in my shade zone. Let the sun beat down on me. Oh yeah. I put the colors right as I'm heading west. Radio, radio. person singing. Oh, but when you're going so fast, I got you clocked at 90 at best. West Coast bound, officer, that's where I can break down. But we don't care. The city makes us sound worry or care. So step aside, I gotta make my town. Radio, radio. Light now, light now.
Well, I met Art through these guys. I was introduced to by a friend with these guys, and, on the first album. I didn't really know Art all that well, but what I do know is that he'd have me sit in the studio and not touch anything. We listened to the music, doing the soundtrack, mixing it down, but don't touch anything.
Hey, I recorded most of the drums on that CD that these guys talked about, and I did not stay as close to Art as these guys did. I did come out once to audition for the Big Jangle, but other than that, the thing about Art is he was the kind of guy that you didn't have to know him for a long time to feel like you knew him your whole life. And that's why he stuck with me.
Like Mike McComb said earlier, Art did things for people without even asking for a cent. He would help you meet your goals, meet your dreams, and he'd be like a little kid doing it. He loved music, he loved being a part of it, and before he passed, he offered my boys a chance to perform in the studio, and my boys wanted to be here tonight because they knew Art very well. They couldn't make it, but he was going to do it for free. That's the kind of guy he was. Helping a 15-year-old kid out, Big heart. So Art.
For this next song, it's called Stop the Bleeding. And I can tell everybody, we've all gone through a lot of hurt sometimes, losing hearts and feelings. But I know we've had a lot of things in our lives that we look to. And we just kind of get so
very special to Art too. He helped us release that as our first single. So, thank you, Sweeney's, and thank you, the Big Jangle. Everybody that put this on. It's a blessing to be here.
Hey, 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 how you doing, everybody? So glad to be here with you guys. Please welcome Mr. Dan Gold on bass. TV star, Dan Gold. And you know these other schmoes. Alan Roger.
You'll see us again before the night's over, at least 3 more times.
I'm letting Al up on stage, even though he called us the Bone Tenders. All right, Al.
I had to call it something, and
It all comes around, brother. It all comes around. I used to rehearse with Al on a regular basis, and I would come in and he was clenching himself up, and I said, "What's up?" He goes, "I'm waiting for the gym salt."
I coined the phrase, the gym salt.
Let's focus this. Let's get this for Art. He's a big Elvis Costello fan, so we're gonna do this one for you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. What is so fucking funny about it? So everyone's talking about when they met Art. I met Art back in the 80s sometimes at Dobbs at some point. And he was a total pain in my ass, I gotta tell you. How many of you met Art through Dobbs as a sound guy? Yeah. fall asleep while you were doing your set, you know. And you know what he hated the most? He hated the absolute most if you dared to ask for more monitors. It was like, how dare you ask for more monitors? You know, sorry, sir, may I have another, please? Anyways, I didn't have a whole lot of time for Art, but I met him afterwards through Kenny, and we became really tight friends. At one point, I pulled him aside. I said, "You're a great guy. We're close friends. I used to hate you." He laughed. He was like, "Huh, yeah, everyone says that." So, and then I got to know the real Art, who was just a genuinely decent, great guy. Loved music more than any of us loved. We all love music. He loved music more than us. He's amazing. So.
Art was a mensch.
It's a mensch. I think I agree with that. If I knew what it was. I'm glad Mike did a Beatles song for Art. We're going to do another one here. And here we go. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it me sweeping, still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how, nobody told you, what was that? How to unfold your love. I don't know how, nobody told you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I know Thank you so much. We love you, Art.
Hats off to Art.
Hats on to Art. Hats off to Art. Hats on to Art. You got it. Thank you, guys.
All right. Let's go, guys. We got another band coming up. You're staying. Me and Danny are going to stay.
News shooter.
Yep. What's that, Queen or Cash?
Hey,
All right, we're out front. Can you hear us out front? Yes?
okay. You know, we all played with Art in a band called Tommy Trainwrecker. You know, you can see our very difficult to take photo out on the board. I'll say, me personally, I've been friends with Art for a really long time. I'll say maybe 40 years, but Art was a friend of mine from my old band, and I'll say that I still will never forget the day that he dropped me off at 2nd and Jefferson in his white Volvo station wagon, and he said to me after my old band broke up that if I ever formed anything new, that he wanted to play in the new thing. And I'll say that that was, can I say, 40 years ago? And I'll say that ever since then, it's been that relationship. He was always, I'll say, one of my biggest fans, if not my biggest fan. And I'll say that I lost 3 of my biggest fans in the last year. But it's all good. My mom, David Carroll, if you guys are from Philly, you'll know David Carroll and Art. So I'll say that this is for Art.
Confess to me, bear me soul, I want
just want you to confess to me. Confess to me. Let me so your heart, I'm out of control. Confess your secrets, confess your sins, tell me the truth. Everything for a mystery.
So, I'm going to take a minute to tell my art story. So, the Big Jangle was the last band I played with Art, and it happened we played our last gig the week before he passed away. I was texting him about booking another gig the night before, but these guys, Tommy Trainwrecker, were the first band that I played, and that was what, Leo? 80s, early 90s, I can't even remember the year, it was so long ago. But it was long before social media. There were no cell phones at the time. You know, you actually had to have quarters in your pocket and remember phone numbers in your head. And our version of social media was the Trading Times, where you could go looking. It was our eBay for used instruments. It was our online personal ads for looking for love in all the wrong places, personal ads, which were hilarious to read. But it was also a music community posting spot. And after looking for instruments, not seeing anything I liked, reading through the personal ads, getting a bunch of laughs through those idiots. But I went through the musicians community section and read this cryptic article or ad that just said, Ben Montench, Steve Naive, Ian McLaughlin, period. If you know these people, you need to call us. And I'm thinking, Ben Montench, Tom Petty's keyboard player. Ian McLaughlin, Rolling Stones keyboard player. Steve Naive, Elvis Costello's keyboard. They will always be, in some order, 3 of my top 5 keyboard players in my life. So I had to call, and that is how I met Art and met Leo. Ted came a little bit later, Ted the Kid. We can't call him the Kid anymore. He's got some gray hair I see on the side, so he's not a kid anymore. John Marciano, the first time I met John, and since played with him with Brown Sugar, and know him because he plays with my dog brothers with the Peace Creeps. So it's funny how these circles overlap each other, but Tommy Trainwrecker, the way I met Art, and the first band I played with him. Hope you enjoy the rest of our songs here.
All right. Oh, you played this one.
We're still trying to change the arrangement after rehearsal.
I got my one rehearsal was enough after 30 years. They pointed that out to me. I'm like, damn, I don't think I played these songs in like 20. These guys are like, it's 30, Leo. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's trying to make a game day change. We got one rehearsal in 20 years.
Man, you can hang. All right.
Come on, let's go.
that card. That was easy. You guys have any words? Is that it?
You can step up on two more hands on your way off. So, in addition to a big Beatles fan, everybody's been playing Beatles songs for the night. We also know he was a big Beach Boys fan, and believe it or not, this group of hacks and whatever you want to call us are going to try and do a Beatles or a Beach Boys song. But here it goes.
The brooch.
Ready?
Yes.
Short break and then get the big jangle up to finish off the set. Need a little 10 minutes for changeover and do a half an hour set. Lou is going to come up and open up with one of my favorite Petty songs the next set. See you in 10.
I'll tell you the story about this. Oh, that's the only one.
51 no caster?
Yes. That's the only other one that I've seen.
Like I said, you've got good taste.
Alrighty, we're back for our final set. And I'm going from my first band with Art to meeting him back to the last band I played with him. The last time I saw him, had a great gig over at 118 North in Ardmore. Fun time. So, without further ado, we got Lou.
My tenure with Art goes back to also 2nd and South Street at Dobbs with Kathy James. He was a sound guy there. He was a friend, customer of mine for many years. I had a business in Philadelphia, sold sound and recording equipment. And I'm not going to say a whole lot about Art because a lot of other people have covered him pretty well tonight. But I'll just say when I heard of his passing, the first thing that I thought of was his smile. I thought of Art's smile. Because his smile was like the Cheshire cat. You know, when the cat goes away and the smile still stays there, that's what I thought about. And I thought about what, and I want to thank these guys for letting me get up here and play with them tonight. Now, thank you all, and for everybody being here. But this was the song that I wanted to play tonight.
I got a room at the top of the world tonight. I can see everything tonight. I got a room where everyone can have a drink and forget those things that were wrong. You'll go life. I got a room at the top of the world tonight. I got a room at the top of the world tonight. Thanks. I got a room at the top of the world tonight. And I'm coming down. Little one, you're so far away, I wanna reach out, touch your heart. Yeah, like they do in those things on TV. I love you, please love me. I'm not so bad, I love you so. I got a room at the top of the world tonight. I got a room at the top of the balls tonight. I got a room at the top of the world tonight. Thanks, Art.
Thanks, Lou. Humoresca from Live at the Fillmore.
Whatever works. Whatever works. Which one we doing next? I love the travel. See where the that's a lot. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Guys, thank you again for having me. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Check, check. Thanks, Lou. Sounded great, man. Very good. We're gonna do another one. I think Art's other favorite song, favorite Tom Petty song. It's called "Have Love Will Travel."
Now you say
a cheer for all you bad girls. And all these boys who play that rock and roll. They love it like you love Jesus. It does the same thing to their soul. Well, when all of this is over, should I lose you in the smoke? I want you to know you are the one. And may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. Baby, may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I don't think I'm hearing my monitor up front here. Is vocal monitor? Check, 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 check. I guess so, right? I think I'm hearing these more than anything. All right.
You
got you.
Yeah, we're skip that. I'll say it's again.
Thanks.
Two more. Well, we gotta do it now.
So pick what you want to do.
It's good to be cake. Where do you want to score? If you got the other it's good to be cake.
One of Art's nicknames was Artie Trip. That was the trip version. We were tripping out for a little bit. I was spacing out and thought I was flying for a minute there.
Artie would have wanted us to do that, I promise.
Triple X, right?
That's one more.
We got one more song.
Before we go, I don't know, we got these guys played with different bands throughout the night. We got Roger Cox on drums. We got Roy Fisher on bass. Filling the big shoes. Lucky Albert Kleinschmidt. Tom Petty's protege from King of the Hill. Corey Hubbard on lead guitar and microphone. Smoking on that last song. My name is Paul Brown. Appreciate it. We got one more, and feel free to sing along.
Good, thank you so much.